Hello there, and welcome back to Interloper Butt, an interloper series for the long dark with my own brand of suffering added on top. This is how Volume 3 works. Day 1 will feature no modifiers, Days 2 and 3 will have 2 easy modifiers, Day 4 and onward will have 3 modifiers selected from both easy and hard. This will give me a chance to at least make it past the first day before the real punishments start rolling in. Let's spin the wheel to see what hell awaits me. Alright, so I got Crafty Ducker again, which basically restricts me from using the non-crafted versions of items. So for Interloper, that really mostly only applies to the torches. Basically, I have to craft the torch in order to use it. And 16 tons, which prevents me from burning coal, and also have to carry every piece of coal with me that I can find. So if I see it on screen with my own eyes, I have to pick it up. It's going to be on honor rules, unfortunately, but that's how it works, kind of. And I'm doing my best to adhere to those rules. All right, let me begin then. All right, so the last time I made it the perilous journey over from Desolation Point to Coastal Highway in search of, well, anything really. But I think the hammer was the thing I was looking for. That was the one thing that I need now because I'm ready to go ahead and start crafting a bow. Oh, of course, I slept and I had saplings. Of course. Alright, so I think I'm at Misanthrope's Island if I remember correctly. I guess I didn't search the whole place. Clothing would be nice. How's the food situation? Oh, not good. I need to find a cooking pot ASAP. So I cannot use these torches that I have on me.
This'll come in handy.
So in order to use the torch, I have to craft it myself. Otherwise I can't use it. I will bring this because that's actually, yeah, they're really not worth scrapping down into sticks. It's not worth it from what I can remember. So I guess I didn't fully loot this place. So let me just grab what I can and get out of here. So we have the pry bar, which is nice. But no hammer. I got 2 pry bars, actually. Alright. Ooh, and I don't have a regular flare either. That's not good. I don't have any lantern oil, so I can't make my own torch right now. So I'm kind of boned if I run into a wolf. Or wolves. As you saw at the end of the last video, if you watched it, really could have used the flare. But I somehow managed to get out of that situation alive, which is very good for making sure that I can make it past the first 3 days. That's usually the goal at this point. Hopefully one day it'll be, you know, get past the 10th day, maybe the 20th day, maybe the 50th day, eventually. I'm gonna assume that I have searched everything. Oh, I can take this now. Because the last time there was a modifier that prevented me from using it or carrying it, not just using it. Okay, we'll leave those there. Anything else? So I gotta remember I cannot burn any coal. Also, I'm trying to debate whether I even bother reading these books. I don't know if it's even worth reading them because I'm just never gonna have the time to do that. So I don't really know what to do. What's the better option here? If I repair that, that'll be 0.5 and 1. 0.51. Wait, I think that's... No, that's the same. Oh, but that has the waterproofness and the protection. Not that amount of protection is going to make a difference. And this would be 0.5 and 0.5. That's probably the best I have. Hats, I'm doing well. I've got 2 of the pretty good hats. Oh, more stuff to search. Awesome. I'll bring the salt with just in case, but I doubt it. I think I'm just going to establish a base here in Quonset. Or, oh, I can take this. Good. So last time I had Oil Baron, which was spelled with B-A-R-R-A-N, which basically meant I couldn't use or bring oil with me. I couldn't travel with it. That's why I had to leave the can of sardines behind. And also, what else? The spray paint can, because that's oil-based, I believe. And I wasn't sure about the accelerant, so I just decided to leave it there for the last day. As well as any cooking oil or lantern oil. But now that that modifier is out of play, I can go ahead and use the oils-based stuff. So I can eat these sardines. I can use lantern oil, cooking oil, all that. And the spray paint. I'm going to hit this up. See, this might be prime beachcombing weather following the potential incoming blizzard. I'm hoping that's what ends up happening, because that would be kind of nice. Let me hit this up and then head over to Quonset. I'm hoping Quonset has some food. It should.
I need to eat soon.
It also... Oh, matches. Okay. We'll hopefully have... what's it called? A cooking pot. Also, I just realized charcoal should also... The 16 tons rule should also apply to charcoal. I'm not going to go out of my way to grab pieces of charcoal from already used fireplaces and barrels and all that. I'm just going to... If I find one loose in the world or in a container, I'll grab it. But, yeah. I think it should apply to charcoal as well.
Sure getting cold.
Yeah, it's pretty cold. I would love more clothing. Maybe these pry bars will come in handy in Quonset. There's a lot of lockers in there. They tend to have clothing. But we'll see. I'm hoping there are no wolves here. This is basically Wolf City. I don't know why we haven't been calling it Wolf City.
If I don't warm up soon.
The dialogue from Astrid is annoying sometimes. From the character in general. It's just too often, I think. It plays too often. So I don't think this memento cache is available. I'm not entirely sure. No item here. Sometimes there's an item here by this house. Let me grab sticks, because I know I can't use this coal for today. Specifically today. I would love to access that cellar. That would be really cool. Okay, we've got wolves. Wolf City, so far, living up to its name. Oh, and a bear. We just need the other potential animal here to complete the trifecta. The moose. Okay, cooking oil. Okay, there's dog food.
Nobody needs this anymore.
See, I'm a little concerned about eating, like, all of this pre-made food, the manufactured foods, like the snacks and the cans. Because I do have some modifiers that may come in later that only allow me to eat certain types of foods for that whole day. So, like, I can only eat canned food or snack food or meat with every meal or veggies with every meal. Yeah, that's what I'm concerned about. So I don't want to eat all of the canned or snack foods right away. Wow, this place is pretty barren, too. I think that's useless. I need to find this hammer. I'm hoping it's here. There's another hacksaw. Okay, so I'll take note that there can be matches in the fishing huts out there. And there can be a hacksaw here. Hammer time? No? Wow, nothing. Fun. Awesome. Okay.
Nobody needs this.
Not
anymore.
very helpful at the moment, considering I have like 3 toilets worth of water right now on me. Or 2 toilets. I'm gonna have to search literally everything, unfortunately. I hate searching these office desks and filing cabinets. It's just so tedious. But the nice thing about these, they can spawn like lower tier clothing items
think I can use
Coffee,
this.
food, the occasional book for burning. So I'm curious. Anything underneath it? Oh, you can't even check underneath it. No, nothing there. Chips. I really need to find a cooking pot. Oh, look at that. Need to find a cooking pot because I have oats and I can cook those. Okay, I'm gonna put all the books away. Now, plenty of matches, fortunately. I've got to carry the pole with me, unfortunately. I'll just leave this here for now. Can't drop those in there. That's gonna be on the floor, essentially. Do I have a cooking? Do I have a sewing kit? I do not. Unfortunately, if I did find fishing tackle, I can't use it because that is a craftable item, and I would have to craft it myself in order to use it. Both those are fine. I'm gonna put these away because I can't use them anyways. I'm gonna hold on to those flares because at the moment things are looking a little grim. Oh, right, and saplings. Gotta work on this. Start working on that, and then hopefully, by the time I find the hammer and come back here, if I end up leaving, of course, then I will have saplings ready to make into a bow. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word. Let me eat that burdock right away. Yum. Delicious. Tastes like root. Okay, so we'll put this here. I'll grab the non-canon note. I'm glad I didn't get Apocalypse Junkie, because that one would... I would be forced to eat... Oh, right. Okay. Let's risk it for a biscuit. I'll be forced to eat... or take a dose of pills each day. Which would suck, because that would be a waste of the pill. That's the modifier. You just take pill because you need to take pill for no reason. Let's see if I can find anything else here. I will carefully revise the main room again. Yeah, it really just spawns a lot of transponder cache. A lot of transmitter repairing items. I guess with the wires, you could at least make a fishing lure. But the fishing lure is not even worth it unless you're going for the rare fish, which is dumb. Actually, I just got that achievement last night to get all the rare fish in one save file, I believe is what you're supposed to do, how you're supposed to do it. One save file needs to have all 4. Or you need to catch all 4. Let's just double check. Oh,
this stuff will come in handy.
Didn't I craft these? Oh no, that was my live streamed version of this. I have a live streamed Interloper series at the moment, like Interloper but we're doing it a little different for the live version. It's a lot let's just say evil. I'm putting myself through a lot. it was the first stream was very fun though, for sure. But rough. You should definitely check it out if you're interested in more of this essentially, but it's in live streamed form. And the rules are a little different, but still I would say it's still very enjoyable, thoroughly enjoyable. Oh, I guess I do need tinder, right? Yeah, my fire starting's at level 1. Okay, so I gotta pay attention to that. Alright, let's loot the bathroom, and then start looting the houses, because I really have no other choice. Looting the houses will net me good clothing, hopefully, eventually, one day. And maybe a piece of food here or there. What I'm looking for is a cooking pot. The odds of finding a cooking pot are going to be low, probably, if I had to imagine. But these houses here in Wolf City will be the highest chance possible to find one. So let me just double check. I don't need to drop anything else. I can drop some water, because that is actually a bit excessive on the water. I'll put 1 can away. I don't really need 2. Do I need more antiseptic? I will. So I'll prepare that at some point. Oh right, it does use the newest pry bar first. That's so dumb. Anyways, I believe there's gonna be more water in these houses. I don't even know how many there's gonna be. If I have to guess, there's probably only gonna be 2 or 3 other houses here, completely empty. But at least they're not burnt to a crisp. Let's go and explore. These wolves are gonna make it difficult, though. I don't remember which ones have the memento notes, so I'm just gonna check them all. I'll never remember. I literally never will. So you can't get in that, but you can get this. Right, the pry bar. Too late. So let's check over here first. Is that the wind or a bear? No, the wolves are still there. The bear is long gone. Alright, burnt to a crisp. Fun. So all 3... No, the 1 is still available. Okay. I don't know if it's worth checking these. Because there is the rare chance for a chocolate bar in there. In like... at least in Stalker. I don't know if Interloper doesn't do that. There could also be like newspapers, of course. That's the normal thing that's in there. Or a rifle bullet, which is very odd. But the chocolate bar would be really nice if it still spawns on Interloper.
Wait.
Okay, nothing.
It's so cold.
Alright, be quiet, Astrid. Tomato soup. Okay. Okay, the food doesn't drop as much as I thought it would in Interloper. But the water, that is definitely an issue. Guess we've gotten a tomato soup and a potato so far. That's good. No cooking pots, sadly. Although there can be cooking pots and skillets in containers. There's always a microscopic? I don't think that's the right word. There's always a tiny chance that I get one. You know, a piece of meat from one of these fridges, ideally cooked, would be nice. Nothing. I don't think there's ever cooking pots at the fireplaces and houses, except for Ray Mother's house. Sometimes there'll be a cooking pot there. I think there can usually be 2 cooking pots in her house, maybe 3. I think it depends on the difficulty, though. You know, some clothing would be nice, like an outer layer item. Before I get the modifier, I forgot what it's called. There's a modifier there. Prevents me from using the outer layer of my torso, which sucks. Okay. Yep, plenty of water. Which is fine because water is, it goes by pretty quickly. Oh, wow.
I'll take it.
Okay, that'll be handy for if I ever get pills. I almost said Pills McGee. That's the nickname of a corpse in Pleasant Valley that I have. If I ever get Apocalypse Junkie, which is the modifier. Pills McGee, yeah, that's the name of a corpse in Pleasant Valley. If you are in between Molly's house at the farmhouse and the big barn, the outbuilding, there's a shed with a body in it, and there's usually like 1 to 2 bottles of pills on the body, like sitting outside the body. So that's why I call it Pills McGee. Maybe that name will catch on, maybe not. Who knows? That's totally fine. Alright. No wolves in sight. Oh, there's one. It's looking at me. Wow, a whole cloth. Lovely. I think I did see 2 earlier, but I only see the 1 right now. Any houses over here? No, those are both burnt to a crisp as well. I wonder if the one on the hill over there is available. Okay, so there's one there. That one's also burnt too?
Starting to feel numb.
Wow, there really isn't a lot here. So it's the 2 houses, the Quonset garage. Maybe the one on the hill, the lone house. No idea. Hold on. Let me do this. I would like for this pry bar to just get fully used at this point. Sewing kit, awesome. Really needed that, actually. Now that I think about it, I don't want to say Crafty Ducker applies to the sewing kit, because technically there is a craftable sewing kit, the fishing tackle, but that isn't primarily used for fishing or for sewing. It's primarily used for fishing, so I don't know if that applies. I don't want to make too many rules on the fly, even though I literally said in the last video, which hasn't come out yet as of this recording, that I like to make adjustments to the rules on the fly, but I think that's a bit of an extreme one. This being a blizzard would be nice, actually. Yes, because then I can beachcomb tomorrow. I've got enough food to last me for a few days if I just sit still. Alright, I'll search this house and warm up. And repair any clothing that definitely needs to be repaired. Okay. This hat. Yeah. Because that'll go up to 1%. An additional 1%. 1%. 1 degree warmth. That'll give me a chance to warm up too. The second pants, yeah. 30% and a 70% chance of success. There's plenty of cloth in here.
Oh, I've never been so hungry.
I know. It's hard. They just don't let the food meter go all the way down. Ideally. Oh, I didn't really find much today. I should warm this up for the XP, but I guess I could have looked around. I would love some lantern fuel because I would like to make some torches. But I can't use the torches I have right now, sadly. Well, I don't have them on me right now. Don't you start with that now. We got work to do, girl. We got stuff to find so that we can survive. You're not going to sleep anytime soon. It's only midday. Quit that yawning before I start yawning. Oh no, all of a sudden I feel tired. Cooking pot? Fingers crossed. I get one here. I'm gonna have to mass produce teas, I believe. Peaches? Okay. That'll work. Nothing. Come on. Give me a cooking pot at the very least. I found peaches. That's incredible. That's all I found here in the kitchen. Not even like a cup of tea, like a pre-made cup of tea. Fun. Oh, there we go. Nice. Oh, ooh, the Holy Grail right there. And a book for me? Thank you.
This will come in handy.
More trash clothing. I would love an outer layer item, please. Please? A parka, a simple parka. Maybe a vest. I'll take a vest. I'll take literally anything that goes on the outer layer. That's why I might need to repair, like, all of my clothing while I can. This is probably a good idea to do. It is definitely faster to do this than to harvest clothing you don't need. Plus, you usually get more clothing or more cloth from harvesting curtains and blankets as well, and towels. A lot faster. All right, I gotta go. I'll eat this. Oh, 30% though. It's kind of risky. Okay. Kind of risky to go to eat those. Especially granola bars and what else was it? The maple syrup and sardines and peanut butter. I think it's sardines, maple syrup, and peanut butter that are usually the cause of food poisoning. I wonder if that's a statistic that Hinterland has been tracking or something like that. Or not Hinterland, but can track. Like through our save, like our game saves essentially. I doubt it though. That would be very cool though. This is rather dumb. I can barely hear anything, so I can't tell if a wolf is right next to me. Boy, that is loud. So yeah, it would be cool if our game, but yeah, basically our game keeps track of what the source of food poisoning. I wonder what's the culprit for most cases. Because I bet you it's those 3 items. Darn. Alright, let's get inside, because that's loud. Loud noises. Alright, so food supplies, not looking terrible. It's just, this isn't ideal. Make sure everything's nice and visible. I'm gonna have to do it, unfortunately. It's super risky. Okay. Alright, let me put things away. Actually, I'll check my clothing first. I should repair this. 70% chance. Oh wait, did I have a sewing book? That one would for sure be worth repairing. Or repairing. That one would be for sure worth reading. That's what I meant to say. Okay, I'm hoping this blizzard ends before the end of the day.
God, I could eat a horse.
Yeah, so can I, actually. I'm starving here. No lantern oil, right? Yeah, nothing. I have a lot of stones. Not sure why I have so many. Okay. Plenty of painkillers. I would hate to light a fire just to make a couple of teas in this potato. I really would. I don't know if that would be worth it. Come on, have mercy on me. Give me a little bit of daylight left before this blizzard ends. Please. This feels like a waste of an episode, essentially. I don't know if I can put myself through traveling at night, and especially since I'm a bit tired. All right. Let's cook. Unfortunately, I don't have any... Actually, you know what? Screw it. No, we're not doing this. I'm going to see if that other house is still there. Through the blizzard. And then on the way back, or I'll come back afterwards, obviously. But I want to see if this other house is there. It might have a cooking pot, for all I know. You never know. Let's find out. Together. Watch, this ends up being the end of the series. Try not to run too much here. Come on, please have the house here. Please be here. Damn. Alright, well, since I'm already up here anyways, I might as well check out the plane crash. Also, there could be burdock around here, I think. If I'm lucky, I'll find some good clothing here. If I'm lucky. Oh my goodness. It's just, they complain so much, so often. I see now why people mostly play as Astrid, but goddamn, is this annoying. Come on. Sewing kit, that's not really what I need, but I'll take it. Alright. Moment of truth. And nothing. Let's get back home. Might have to drink this tea just to keep my food from going all the way to 0. Or this tea, this coffee. Trying to keep an eye on the food meter there. Let me see if there was burdock back here. No. You know where there was some burdock? Over by the cottages, if I remember correctly. Could go back there, but at this point, I gotta go to bed for the night. And, at least stay alive until tomorrow. If I had to guess where there's gonna be a hammer here in Coastal Highway, if there are any, it's gonna be in one of the fishing huts. I think that would make the most sense, although that doesn't really make sense. There just aren't many places here that would have one, and it makes sense. Once it also makes sense, but it didn't have a hammer. So, I think the plan for tomorrow is to do some beachcombing. I can maybe head over to the cottages first. I think there was burdock there, if I remember correctly. I'll have to watch back on the footage when I get ready to upload part 2. Oh right, I don't have I have a book to burn, I guess. I don't have torches, unfortunately. But if there's burdock there, then it'll be worth, oh, I don't have any tinder. It'll be worth, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. That's a waste of a coffee, I know. Oh, that was close. But I'll look back to see if there were burdock there. I feel like I remember seeing them there. I just didn't have the time to grab them. It's kind of time consuming to harvest them. Alright, so let me make some teas in this potato. That's really all I can do. I'll maybe make the peaches as well. We'll see. I got a decent amount of them. Yeah, this might hold me over for the night. Oh, shoot! Ah. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. I forgot to add more fuel. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. I need a book. Have any books to burn? In-game? I need to figure out which of these I'm not even going to bother reading. I think it's the fishing one. The fishing one I'm not even going to bother reading. I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to do it with the striker. Please. And remember to put the fuel in this time.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Idiot. Actual moron. This isn't my first rodeo here, I swear.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, give me that. Oh. Just in time. I'm gonna have to waste some water, sadly. Alright, potato, hurry up. Grab more sticks. Alright, well, the modifier, the oil, or not the oil baron, the 16 tons modifier. Why can't I talk all of a sudden? Didn't really come into play today. Not really. I just can't burn the coal. But Crafty Ducker is kind of annoying because I can't use any of my torches, sadly. Come on, potato, you can do it. Yeah, if I could have found that cooking pot, then I could make tons of porridge. Unfortunately, can't do that right now. There's no cooking pot. I wish you could do it in the cans. It doesn't make sense that you can't do it in the can or the skillet. Like, you can make anything in any kind of container. It's just the amount that you're going to make is probably going to be different. Like, you can't make a full serving of porridge in this can, that's for sure.
Man, I could eat anything.
I'm smashing it open. So do I not cut it open with a hacksaw? That sucks. Wait, I didn't find a can opener, did I? If I did, I might have left it behind, unfortunately. This sucks. I'm gonna have to lose some of those calories, right? Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to eat it. I forgot that just auto eats it. I meant to warm it up so I can get that XP. Unfortunately, I think I lost like 180 calories of that. That sucks. Almost 200 calories, I think. Alright, let me throw some more sticks in. And then I'll make some coffees and teas, because those will help as well. Oops. And I'm out of water. Well, that's why I got those pills. I know I have some in there in the barrel, but that's fine. Or in the barrel, the locker.
I need to find a place to rest.
So I need 19 minutes here. There we go. And then I can do this. Not necessary, but that way I don't have to use all my sticks. All right. And that is it
I've never
for
been so hungry in my life.
part 3. Oh, I should do this before I accidentally drink that water. That'll do it for part 3 of this, I believe. I'll be resting for the remainder of the night. Taking sips of my teas and drinking a little bit more peaches. Essentially. Well, I'm just going to finish the peaches now. Yeah, not looking good here. Give me this. Just in case I have to eat those here shortly. Alright, let's see how bad it gets after 4 hours. Okay, blizzard ended, so yeah, tomorrow is gonna be a beachcombing day for sure. Okay, yeah, food is steadily going down. For sure. Okay, we'll eat them. We'll eat them. That's a shame. Okay, that should be more than enough for the night. Yeah, tomorrow will be a beachcombing day for sure. I'll double check to see those burdock are there. I believe they are there, but there was so much going on at the end of that video when I got to the cottages that honestly I was only focusing on the thing. The event that occurred at the end of the last video. So definitely check it out if you haven't already. It is definitely a good way to end a video. For sure, an interloper video. Yeah, I know, Tommy. I know. One more hour. Yeah, one more hour will do, and that'll be the next day. And this is where I'll leave things off for the next time. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure you leave a like on the live stream. Make sure you leave a like on the video. Subscribe and hit the notification bell if you haven't already. And I will see you for part 4. Bye, everyone. Oops.